I don't only speak of myself.
Mm-hmm.
There are many craftsmen.
That's right.
That is in this country.
That's right.
That are suffering.
That's right.
In the sense that they are not appreciated, as to say, patronized, to not only sell their craft, but at the same time to teach others. I'm pretty sure if you go to China, I don't think you would find any furniture or anything probably made in the Bahamas. But if you look at the Bahamas, you will find many, many, many things made in China.
That's right.
And that hurts in a sense.
That's right.
Because when it all boils down, you see where education has to be the very most important part of it. If we were just educated as to, speaking of the average person, as to the value of their vote, then I think they wouldn't be taken advantage of by politicians.
That's true.
Because politicians would know more or less that if they didn't give to the people that which they asked for, it's no sense of going back next election to ask for the vote.
But our people get the Esau complex, you know. They willing to sell their right, their birthright, for a mess of pottage. In the old days, it was grits, salt pork, grits and rum. Now it's a little more sophisticated. But at the end of the day, every 5 years, our people go to the politicians and say, what you going to do for me, personally for me? What handout are you going to give me? Give me a t-shirt. Give me a job. So our people have not been looking for empowerment over the last 500 years. That's why they don't support the local industries, because they don't see themselves as an empowered people. So at the end of the day, I think, you know, we need to reawaken our people beyond voting, because voting is what got us in this mess in the first place. This is politics.
Yeah.
You know, this every year you got the PLPF and them arguing. For 5 years they argue as though they can't agree on anything. Then they go to the election and they always can't agree on anything. So we need to rechange that. And I think the point you make is a very relevant point, Brother Ali. We need to transform the minds of our people.
Exactly.
That they know that they are the power.
Exactly.
That they can change this.
Exactly.
That the politician can't do nothing without them.
Exactly.
He needs their thousands out there. You know, when Mr. Ingram gets up there on he like to go on Robinson Road. When he has those thousands of people. When Mr. Christie goes there under the Clifford Park and they got them thousands of people. Their power, you know, is those thousands of people. But those thousands of people, like sheep, will follow. They won't lead and empower themselves. We don't need followers, you know. In the Congress, Brother Ali, that we've just formed, the Bahamas Pan-African National Congress, we don't need followers. We need leaders. We need innovators. We need people who are going to transform the society. We need thinkers, not people who are going to just blindly follow. We need somebody who, when me and you come on this program today, if they disagree with us, they say, Brother Ali, Brother Dion, you know, you left out a critical piece of the analysis. And that's the kind of thinking our Bahamian people need to develop. They got this thing, I ask you a question now about that, but there's a fella named Singham, he's a West Indian writer, and he wrote this book called The Polity and the Crowd in the West Indies, and he really was talking about Eric Gary. And he talks about how our West Indian leaders, when they're in opposition, they are radical. They talk in the things we're talking about, empowerment. But the minute they come to power, they begin to defend that which they attacked. So I think a question I want to put to you, Brother Ali, is given the state of our country, and not just this country, it's Jamaica,
Caribbean.
the Caribbean, Africa has the same problem, but given the state of the African at home and abroad now, what solution do you think that we can do to resurrect the education of our people, to awaken them, that they realize the empowerment that they can have if they only take it? What do you feel?
Brother Hannah, it has to be, in my opinion, self-improvement. You cannot develop a community unless you develop yourself. And so often, since you did speak of the African Congress, So many times Bahamians say, I'm not African, I'm Bahamian. And it would seems to me that the tradition that we follow, the laws that guides us, is that of our colonial masters. And although you have been independent, or as a free people, you have not changed anything. You have not amended your constitution. So you're following something that was given to you that wasn't really meant for you.
That's right.
That's number one. And this may cause someone to be hurt, but the truth, I think the truth of the matter is the same thing is with our religion. So often, or every Sunday, you couldn't ask for more faithful of people attending church.
Oh, yeah.
But, or revivals. Now is the time that we're getting up to the revivals and the tents, what have you. But where is the transformation? And then again, here is a religion that was imposed upon us, that was given to us. Funny enough, I was watching television not too long ago, and I heard a rev telling his congregation that the resurrection was not on Sunday.
Okay, Brother Ali, we're going to have to take a break. We're going to have a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back. Brother Ali will continue his point just as we come back.
A long time coming, but I know a change gonna come.